So I'm curious to see what will unfold in the next coming days. But I do think that generally these policies will be beneficial to us. And but who knows? Just like you said, it may not even be put in once she gets into office.
Well, it's remained to be seen. I mean, I don't think, regardless of what we do, anybody's ever going to always be happy. Someone's always going to have to complain, regardless of what side it is in. They're going to fuss. But Moya, I love, honey, you have set up your face like, I need to hear what your thoughts are on what you're thinking about the initial policies that we actually talked about.
So I live in California, so a lot of these things I've actually seen in place. Like, for example, for taxes, we give anybody from 0 to 5 an extra $1,000, like the California does, for their tax rebate. So when she's saying she wants to give them from 0 to 1 an extra $1,000 as well, that makes a huge difference. I see the look on these moms' faces when they're like, "What? I'm getting back what?" That $3,600 tax credit that gets expanded, oh my God, that's amazing. Now imagine if you have 2 kids, that's $7,200. 3 kids, we're talking about over $10,000. This is life-changing money that we're talking about, and we've seen it. Like, these are things that we've seen. We haven't seen the $25,000 down payment, but these other things that she mentioned, we have seen. The $35 incident cap. Who is infected by diabetes the most disproportionately? It's us. So when you can cap it at $35, oh my God, we're talking about not so much life-changing only like figuratively, but literally, because you don't have to decide now between, oh my God, what am I going to eat? Because that also affects your diabetes. And do I buy my insulin? That conversation now has been strongly minimized. So I definitely believe that those have a strong impact on us directly as Black community.
Totally agree. When I said that medications, especially in my family, after so long, their copay on the Medicaid went out, right? And it's diabetes directly. And when that runs out toward the end of the year, when it's Christmas and everybody's trying to eat and stay warm and keep their heat on, and I'm talking about Kentucky in this situation, but I too have been in California for like 15 years. That at the end of the year, the shots are like $1,000, and and they barely are making it. So I think this makes a huge, huge difference. Now, Vanessa, I left you last, but not because I don't love you, but because I know you got a deep dive into this, because this is kind of your wheelhouse. So I would like to hear what your initial thoughts are on the first 2 topics that we talked about with Kamala.
So I too live in California. I think the intention is good with the $25,000 down payment. I don't really understand how it's going to get regulated within the state. I don't understand how they're going to really regulate that policy, how they're going to get it going in 4 years. I also think that it's not that Black people can't afford to buy houses, at least in California, because I know a lot of us here pay rents $2,000, $2,500 a month. That is the normal price. I think that we need to focus on programs like there's a program called NACA, and that's NACA